Come in.
Hi, Alex.
I'm Tori.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How was your drive?
Oh, it was great, but it's snowing like crazy.
Oh, wow. I know. I'm from Dallas, so we're not used to all this crazy weather. Wow. But I'm so glad you made it safely. Way to go.
Thanks.
Way to drive like a pro.
I did my best.
Well, so basically today I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, learn a little bit about you, see how you fit in with our company and if you gel really well. And then at the end, if you have any questions for me, you can ask me then at that time. So let's just get started. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I graduated from Oklahoma City University with an entertainment business degree. I'm hardworking, dedicated. I'm on time all the time. I like getting the job done and driving in the snow. I can handle that.
Good. That's good. That's an important skill.
And I love television, so.
And that's even more important than driving in the snow.
Of course.
Yes, it is. So then why are you interested in this organization out of all the other ones that you could choose from?
Well, I love CBS just as an organization because of all the network television shows that they put out. I think they are a great representation of what the TV industry is, and I think I would be a good fit because, again, I love television. I love what the medium represents for family members, for individuals, as a demographic, and I just really want to be an associate producer.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're applying. And then, oh wow, I see here on your resume that you're moving light board certified. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, as a sophomore, I had to go through a training process, and at the very beginning, everyone is tested, just a really quick test to see if you could handle it, and I was one of maybe 5 individuals that got picked. So for a week long, I went through training, did different practices, and different little tests, and then towards the very end, had to take one giant test, and I passed, so I got certified.
That's excellent. Good job. So now is that required for your major, or?
It's not required. Just as a sophomore or higher, you're allowed to participate in the first basic training and then get picked, and so I wanted to do that because we used the moving light board for the shows, so I really wanted to work on that for the shows, so I decided just to do it, and I got picked.
That's awesome. Way to just take initiative and go for it, especially as a sophomore. That's really impressive. Now, as an associate producer, you'll deal with a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles, and maybe you plan something one way and it changes. You never quite know.
Yes.
But have you ever dealt with a challenge, and how did you overcome it?
Well, I'm part of a sorority, and so are you part of it too?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. I had to plan our initiation, which of course is the ceremony to bring in our new members into our sorority. We usually have ours at a church, and so the morning of, basically anything that could go wrong did go wrong. It was flooding outside, pouring rain. I even sent some people over to the church early to begin setting up, and the doors were locked. I had almost 100 people coming in, just tired, wet, hungry, a little confused as to why we weren't leaving sooner. And so, as leader, I had to make sure no one saw my panic face, and I calmed everybody down. I made sure everyone got some food.
Good.
I called as many people as I could who knew about the church, and I eventually got the doors unlocked, which is fantastic. And then went online and made sure that there were other routes to take to the church, so no one would take the highway because the highways were shut down, of course. Yeah. But we all got there safely, and as soon as the initiation began, it went smooth.
Good.
It was a big moment for me, and I was very happy with everything.
Wow. Well, I'm just glad it all worked out.
Thank you.
That's
I am too.
And then also, so if I was to call one of your former employers, what would they say about you?
Well, they'd say that I'm very easygoing. I love to take initiative. I'm always on time, and I just love getting the job done.
That's pretty good. Wow, that's good. So that's pretty much all the questions that I have for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Sure. As an associate producer, would I only be working on promos, or would you have me working on your big cable TV shows?
Well, initially you'd probably start off with promos, and then maybe assist some people with the larger shows, and then just move up from there, depending on the jobs that we have coming in and your ability. So, wow.
Hey, I love a challenge.
Then you're in the right place.
Awesome.
Okay, well, I'm just so glad you could come, and I should be contacting you within this next upcoming week.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm just so glad you could come.
Thank you. So
Nice to meet you, and drive safe.
Thanks.
Snow.